We got a phone call from a friend of ours and said that the fire looked like it was coming our way.
The Tubbs fire had moved from here in Calistoga all the way to Santa Rosa in only a couple of hours.
I look off into the horizon. The fire, it didn't just start, but it was just ferocious as it came up. And I watched it double in size in 5 minutes.
So I went back to the house, told my wife to grab the kids. The next thing you know, the fire was already here. It came directly behind the houses and came down the canyons. I called our director of vineyard operations. He then called one of our guys to bring in a dozer. I was fighting fire with a skid steer, another Caterpillar. We had some big oak trees by the winery, and all three of our guys took off running, and the dozer operator saw him running, and he realized that the propane tanks and the fuel tanks were starting to burn and blow up. So he pushed dirt over the top of those, and then the oak trees caught on fire right near the winery. He pushed those oak trees over into the parking lot, and then three of our guys turned around and came running back, climbed up in the oak trees while they were on the ground, and put them out with fire extinguishers.
Kind of like Jim Maguchi, who was kind of a man's man. Took everything he has, every bulldozer, every tractor, every hose that he could, and didn't just defend his place, he forced the fire back.
People have said you guys were lucky. At the end of it, it wasn't luck that we put the fire out, we beat the fire. Just having guys that wouldn't run, that was the key to this thing.
The most important thing in the Napa Valley is hospitality. Hospitality isn't what you get from other people, it's what you give. We had the blessing of taking care of 550 California National Guard, and we had on a number of days a chance to feed them dinner, to feed them snacks.
Napa's in our backyard. We're all one big family. And after we realized that cell towers were going to go up in flames, we wanted to make sure that first responders were able to communicate as efficiently as possible.
The helicopters that were coming to the big ponds in the vineyards that are used for irrigation and picking it up and going back and forth, they just did that all day, every day, day after day after day. I think everyone's in awe of how the first responders reacted and composed themselves.
All of our employees and staff wanted to be up there, regardless of the danger. They knew that they wanted to be a part of this relief, so everybody should be proud of what they've contributed and done.
With Live in the Vineyard coming to town just 3 weeks after the fires have ended, it means so much to the people in the community as much as it means to Live in the Vineyard. We did not give up. We're here for you. We want to bring tourism back to Napa. Everyone needs to visit the wine country and buy wine. Support the vineyards, support the community. Please help everyone rebuild after this horrible devastation.
One of the things that is pretty humbling about this whole scenario that came through is that next morning, communications came back via text, and everybody was texting Laura. She lined it up that we would meet at Bouchon in Yountville. There were 16 of our guys there, and all they wanted to do was help. I learned pretty quickly that it's a farming company, it's a winery, we're the family, but what we do means a lot more to just us. It means something to a lot of our people. When I looked around over there, those were the only guys that were trying to get back in. So it's more than just a company, it's more than just a legacy, it's more than just an old family that's been here. Pretty amazing.